Hi, I'm Nigel Shepherd. I'm a spokesperson for Resolution, the campaigning family law organisation, and I'm also a partner in Mills and Reeve, specialising in family law. Resolution is an organisation of family lawyers that tries to find solutions to the problems that arise on family breakdown rather than drawing up battle lines. When a marriage breaks down, it's always really difficult for the parents involved, but it's also extremely difficult for the children who are caught in the middle of it. The most important thing as parents is to talk about how you're going to get through this, keeping your children as protected as possible from all the difficulties. And one of the things that obviously you'll need to decide is where the children live and how much time they spend with each of you. Although in some families, what will work for the children and the families will be a broad equal amount of time that the children spend with each, in more cases a child will be living mainly with mum or dad and spending time with the other parent. There is no one size fits all for the right amount of time. It should be guided by what's in your child's interests. Obviously the younger the child, the more decisions have to be made for them, but even with older children, they don't want to have to make decisions between their parents. They don't want to have to choose between them. They want to be informed, they want their views taken into account, but they want choices made for them by the adults, and that's your responsibility as parents. The law is very clear. Children need the love and affection and care of both their parents, and that should be the starting point for all your discussions. If you can't agree on what's best for your children in terms of where they live and how much time they spend with each of you, then you should take early legal advice. That doesn't mean to say you're going to be marching into court, far from it, because your family lawyer, a member of Resolution, will be able to guide you on all the options that are open to you. If you end up in court, it's actually really something of a disaster. That should be the last resort. What you should be doing is trying to find a way through your dispute. And there's various ways of doing that. You could go to a mediator who's an independent, trained third person that will help you reach your own agreement in discussions without your lawyer present. Or you could try collaborative law, which is a relatively new process where you each have your own collaboratively trained family lawyer, but all of your discussions are done in meetings with all of you working together to try to find out what's best for your children and avoid court. So court is a last resort, but sometimes, sadly, it's unavoidable. But even where there are court proceedings, many of them are settled before you get to a judge having to impose a decision on you. Because you've got to remember that actually that battle itself is damaging for your children. And the last thing they want is to see their parents in court arguing about them. They want their parents to agree, they want their parents to love them and to feel okay about spending time with both of them. So what's the final message? It's this. Arrangements are about your children, not about you. They're about adults making decisions in the best interests of the children. Remember, if you can sort those arrangements out, whether or not both of you are entirely happy with them, which is most unlikely, your children will thank you for it. Good luck.